A botanical gardens tour experience. I was at the edge of the botanical gardens when I noticed the seriousness of planter pollution. Behind the seemingly neat and tidy scenery was an accumulation of planter rubbish that was difficult to dispose of. So how serious is this pollution? The global market for planters has now reached $1.63 billion and is expected to reach $2.2 billion by 2030. However, planters, because of the variety of materials, pollution residues, lack of recycling channels, and economic considerations, this makes it difficult to recycle planters. There are 4 main planter materials on the market: plastic, ceramic, wood, and fiberglass. Of these, plastic accounts for more than half and causes the most negative impact. The research found that the recycling rate of plastic planters is very low and has a serious impact on the environment. Moreover, compared to other plastic products, planters have more opportunities to come into contact with the soil and then continue to release microplastics into the environment. However, there are more unique issues with plastic planters, with recycling being a major part of the problem. During the material screening phase, I decided on 2 bio-based materials and 2 natural adhesives based on accessibility, volume, aesthetics, and narrative. After mechanical and chemical tests, the composite material of crab shell and chitosan performed well in strength and stability, meeting all performance standards. Even in extreme environments such as falling, high temperature, and high humidity, the material remains stable, reliable, and biodegradable. What's even more surprising is that it can also present different colors and textures with changes in humidity and ultraviolet light, just echoing the concept of returning to nature. To achieve a truly sustainable and influential product, I started from a life cycle perspective and divided it into 3 stages: raw materials, manufacturing, and application. Based on full process research and testing, I developed this flower pot. It can cope with daily use scenarios such as stacking, carrying, falling, sun and rain. It has 2 styles and 3 sizes to meet the planting needs of a variety of plants. The material density is slightly higher than plastic, but it has the touch of ceramics and stone. It supports 3 recycling methods: composting, crushing and remaking, or reuse as a drainage layer. When a module is damaged, only the single module needs to be replaced without discarding the whole pot. The carbon emissions during the entire life cycle are only 1/3 of those of plastic flower pots. It is born from nature and eventually returns to nature, truly realizing a closed loop.